Welcome back. It's Friday, May the 1st. We are wrapping up chapter 9, so I thought we could do some extra practice today with volume. This is a worksheet that I would have handed you if we were together, but it's available for you to use. It's extra practice. It's completely optional. It's just here to help you. You can print it from the website. If you scroll down a little bit, it says everything I had out in class is available in these folders. You'll click chapter 9, and then we're going to do a little bit from two worksheets, one that's called volume and one that's called volume with triangle bases. And I'm going to do two of each, 1 and 2 from each worksheet. Only do however much you need to get ready for a chapter 9 test, which is not until the end of next week. We're going to spend all next week reviewing in preparation for that test. So let's get started. The first two are from the volume worksheet. It's just called volume.pdf. It's the first two, one of each, one rectangular base and one triangle base. And the instructions say to find the volume. So here we go. The first thing you should do is write down the formula. These are prisms. They don't come together at a point. They have parallel bases, so the formula is area of the base times the height. Now, honestly, in a rectangular prism, it doesn't matter which one you choose as the base. Choose the one that you can identify the easiest. So for me, it's this one. It faces me, and it is relatively large. So I've got the area of the base, which is a rectangle. So I'm going to use the rectangle formula, and I got 6 by 8. That area is 48. And I'm going to substitute in the area of the base is 48, and then I need to decide how tall the prism is. And the height of the prism doesn't include these two measurements which are for the back. So the height is 4. So I'm going to do 48 times 4, and I got 192. Make sure you're pausing the video and trying some of these on your own without me first, and then review them. Here we go, number 2. Still a prism, so the volume is area of the base times the height. But the shape of the base is a triangle, so I'm going to go 1/2 base times height. 1/2, the base is 10, and the height is 6.8. If it's helpful for you, which it is very helpful for me, highlight the base so that you'll know which one it is. 1/2 of 10 is 5, and 5 times 6.8 is 32.5. Next, we'll substitute that area of the base we just found with the height of the prism. Right? These are here to deter you. So now I've got the height is 4. So I'll multiply by 4, and I got the volume is 130. Now you've got the whole rest of this worksheet to practice. There's probably 4 more to go. They're all different. If you have any questions about them or you want me to review them with you, come to office hours next week on Tuesday, and I will be happy to answer any question from any homework, any worksheet, anything you need, and we can get it done. So I'm going to switch worksheets now. I'm going to switch to the one that's called volume with triangle bases.pdf, and you can print it from the website in the folders. And we're going to try these now. The formula is a little different. Make sure to pause the video, pause, and try some of these by yourself first, and then we can review together. So the formula is a little different. Volume, these are pyramids, so I've got 1/3 the area of the base times the height. The area of the base is 1/2 base times height because they're triangles. Here's the base right here. Now again, perhaps the most difficult part is figuring out which one is the base and which one's the height. Don't be tempted to put this 10 in for base and height because they do not meet at right angles. they have to meet at right angles. So the base is 8 and the height is 6. Half of 8 is 4, and 4 times 6 is 24. Alright, I will substitute in my area of the base and the height of the pyramid, which is 11. A third of 24 is 8. And you can do that on a calculator by dividing 24 by 3. And 8 times 11 is 88. Let's try the next one. Very similar. We're going to write the formula down. I know the pictures don't look the same, but the dimensions of the base are exactly the same. So here's the base. It's a triangle again, so we're going to find the area of it with the triangle formula. Don't be tempted to use that 10. Right? The base and height are 8 and 6. So just like in this previous example, the area is 24. Now I'll substitute 1/3 that area of the base we just found times the height. A third of 24 is 8, like we said before, and 8 times 9 is 72. So since this pyramid's a tiny bit shorter than this one, even though the bases are the same, the volume is a little less. Make sure you're practicing this stuff. We're going to start preparing for a Chapter 9 test, which is at the end of next week, and it'll be in our week at a glance for next week. I hope you had a good week. I really do miss you. I want to help you however I can. So let me know how I can help you more, and I will be there. See you next week. Bye.